What's going on today? How we doing, Twisted Vapors, Rebel Vapors, YouTube viewers, and everybody else out here? Don't mind the glare. I've got the windows open. Well, not all the way open. Curtains are open. It's a beautiful, beautiful day out. It's a wonderful 65 degrees in January. And I'm in Maryland. And it's a beautiful, beautiful day. But I'm going to say there's a chance for clouds. Why is that? Because today's review is the Obese Buddha. The Obese Buddha. The same as our ever-loving Buddha, but this is the obese version. Limited edition, rose gold. 36 millimeters. Holds 12 milliliters of juice in the deck well. But no more just bloop and go. No, this one is bloop, 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 and go. Dump a good sized bottle of juice in here. 12 milliliters of juice this thing holds. I've got it sitting on my Lux, which is a dual 26650. And yes, it overhangs. Yeah. How about the Maxo? I have the Maxo right here. Yep. It overhangs the Maxo. How about the Hammer of God? Sorry, I don't have the Hammer of God with me anymore. Dropped that back off at Rebel Vapor Lounge with Chris. That was only on loan to me. But it did fit on there real nicely. No overhang. Wow, I should do something about that glare. Nah, it's too beautiful of a day out. Especially being in the middle of January. I mean, t-shirt weather! And I don't wear shorts. But anyhow, yeah. The Rose Gold Limited Edition Obese Buddha. 36 millimeters tank. Oh, tank. RDA. Tank. R-Tank A? Whatever you want to call it. I mean, come on. It holds 12 milliliters of juice. Throw a big old build in here of whatever you want. Wick it, dump the juice in, and vape away. Goon style build deck, but not Goon style. It is a clamp style deck, but there's no springs. And I'll show you that in the up close. But it's just, you can put some wild builds in here. Right now I've got just a regular Clapton coil in here. There's 4 of them, 6 wraps each. Ohm and out, 0.25 ohms. I'm happy. I love it. It's good. The flavor, that depends. Airflow, wide open, more than halfway open, the flavor's bad. Shut the airflow down below halfway, just a little bit of airflow, and the flavor is good. Cloud protection is phenomenal. The clouds out of this thing is phenomenal. Great clouds. We'll go down and take a look at it. I'm sure it'll take a few minutes. Play them out of your rigs. Let's go down and take a trip around the Rose Gold Obese Buddha. Come on down. You're gonna love this. There you go. The Obese Buddha in Rose Gold. As you see here, top of the box, it says Obese Buddha. You got your big Buddha right here, little outline. Vapor's Cloud, Obese Buddha, another Vapor Clouds logo, Obese Buddha again. No noobs. Yep, no noobs. Nice little magnetic flip box. And here's what it comes with. This little pack. It's got some O-rings in there. Mr. Blue screwdriver. You got some extra screws. And they do send some coils. Now what I don't get, look at the size of that coil. Look at how small that coil is. It's a small coil. For a 36 millimeter frickin' RDA, they're gonna give you a little tiny screw. That's like, really? You know, so they just gotta have some coils laying around if they're just tossing in there. And they're not even fancy coils, they're just your standard wrap coil. Think they're Kanthal? Don't know. It doesn't say. There's no info on it. And I'm sure you all know by now how Vapor Clouds is. There's no booklet, nothing extra. Ooh, I got dog hair in mine though. See? Dog hair. There's no booklet, no directions, nothing fancy. But, yep. It's Vapor Clouds. They live by no noobs. So here you go. This thing is a fingerprint magnet. But it's that high polished rose gold color they're calling it. You got your Buddha there. Your typical Buddha style airflow. Obese Buddha. Got your 510 up here. I left my build-in here. I've just been really enjoying this. The tip, it's a nice flow-through tip, wide open all the way through. But the O-rings in it are terabad. Yeah, look at that. It's right in and out. No hesitation at all. None. Okay, none at all in the tip. You know, you take and you go to wipe it off, and we grab a towel here. I think I got one around somewhere. Grab a rag, you know, decide you want to wipe off some of that mess on the top, and you kind of go around it, and oh, look at that. The top's coming off. Not really much holding it in. Wipe this off real quick. Like I said, this thing is a fingerprint magnet. Okay? I mean, yeah. You leave your fingerprints all over it. The O-rings to the rest of this are really good O-rings. Hang on. Yeah, it does not like to come apart. Might have to throw it back on here. Yeah, it's got really, really good O-rings. There we go. Now we got it. Yeah, for as little as these O-rings are, they actually hold really, really well. Let's wipe some of this juice off here. Just because I've been enjoying this so much. But there you go. There's your deck, okay? It looks like a 6-post, but it's a 3-post. You got a negative on this side, negative on this side. Phillips head screws. These screws have actually held pretty well. I haven't had any issues yet with them stripping out or anything. They've held really well. But you got your negatives on the outside, positive in the middle. And this has got that goon style kind of setup, but kind of not. Let me grab a screwdriver here real quick. Try and push a coil down so you can kind of see here. There's a lot of room in here. Okay. When you take the screws out, there's no springs or anything inside of here. There's none. So this little plate just kind of sits. Doesn't move, it just sits there. Okay, so you got to take your screwdriver, stick it underneath there to lift them up, or I turned it upside down so they would fall, and I built this upside down and then screwed them down and then worked on getting everything put together. And as you can see, I got I got 4 Clapton coils in here, 6 wrap, and it's done really well. The juice well on here is just, it's massive. You know, Buddhas are known for having deep wells. This one here, I went light on the cotton. If you go heavy on the cotton, it almost like it chokes it out. You know, it's like the cotton's fighting to absorb it, and it's not getting up to the coils here. Okay? But you can fit 12 milliliters of juice down inside of here. Okay? So, I mean, literally, I mean, it's not even a dripper anymore. You know, you take the top, you take the top off, you blup, 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 put the juice down and put the tip back on, and there you go. It holds a lot of freaking juice for a dripper. That thing is deep, okay? This is just a Coil Master 2mm screwdriver. Okay, and look at how far in that thing goes. It goes down in there quite a ways. So it holds a lot of juice. And there's the bottom of it. Vaporz Cloud Limited Edition. This is number 664. I don't know how many there are. But this is 664. I tried to get 666, but they didn't have it. This can be used on a hybrid. Look at how far out that pin protrudes. Okay, it is way out there. Now, if you take this screw out, it's not adjustable. If you take this screw out, your center post will come out. But you don't get a replacement Delrin insulator for in there. So you've really got to be careful. Okay. There's your... Yeah, you like the sound of that? There's your airflow. It's on both sides. Inner AFC ring, airflow control ring here. These O-rings also hold really well, surprisingly. But you can see how they've kind of cut it out there, and that's how it is on both sides. This one's not convex, convecal. It doesn't curve on the inside, we'll do it that way. It is flat. This is built primarily for clouds. This is a cloud chaser. That's what it is. Now I know it's going to be kind of hard to see in that, but when you turn this, you can close off your airflow, or you can open it up. And what it does on this side, it also does on this side. It will be the same on both sides. And it actually does surprisingly hold very well. Okay? It holds really well. I have not had it slide. Now, just to give you a comparison, let me dig it out here real quick. I should have dug it out earlier, huh, guys? Where are you at? I see you. Unlock my box here real quick. There's the Buddha V2. This is the V2 Buddha. Obviously, as you can tell, I love my Buddhas. It's well used and abused. This is the V2 Buddha. And this is the limited edition Obese Buddha. Little bit taller. Little bit taller. As you can see, the 510 protrudes a lot further. And you can tell it is bigger. Okay. Take that tip out. Look at that. Buddha on top of Buddha. There you go. As you can see, yep, 36 millimeter compared to a 30 millimeter. Okay, so not that much taller, but definitely bigger. Okay. And the Buddha V2 tip, no, it does not fit. Does not fit. So the hole here is bigger also, as you can see. Put that back in the box here real quick. Yep, I love my Buddhas. But yeah, I wish the O-rings on this were just a little bit better. I've tried to keep it dry. It doesn't make a difference. It's been like that since I got it. It's just a loose fitting on the tip. But the rest of the O-rings on here, they work really, really well. When you got it together, there is resistance to open and close the air. There is some resistance, but it holds pretty well. You know, just kind of concentrate, watch what you're doing, and there you go. That's it. We go back up, vape on it, talk about it, tell you what I think of it. See you guys back up in the truck with the Obese Buddha. So there you have it. That's the Obese Buddha limited edition rose gold 36 millimeter RDA or R-Tank A or whatever you decide you want to call it. Like I said, I don't like the top. It's the tip comes off way too easy, and I don't have another tip that fits it. The rest of the O-rings in here, they work really, really well. Cloud production out of this is just phenomenal. This is a cloud chaser's dream. You know, it holds a lot of juice, big clouds. It's great. Okay, hybrid ability, definitely. That is one hell of a protruding 510 pin they have on this thing. That's way out there. So yeah, not a problem using it on a hybrid. If you've got a hybrid, that's something 36 millimeters wide would work well on, or even look decent on. I've got it on my Lux, and it overhangs. Flavor-wise, if you close the holes down, you get a pretty decent flavor. Definitely not the best flavor, but it's, yeah, I'd say pretty close to average. You know, but it's not built as a flavor chaser. It's vapor clouds. It's all about clouds, 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 clouds. You know, that's vapor clouds. It's all about the clouds. Like I said, cloud production is phenomenal. Cloud chaser's dream right here. Otherwise, the rest of the O-rings, it holds well. The AFC holds well. The clouds are great. It holds a lot of juice, which is nice. The only downfall I can find, other than the fact that it's just humongously big, which obviously is something that I rather enjoy. Watch your comments. I heard that. It's just the drip tip sucks. It doesn't. Keep your comments to yourself. I heard that. Otherwise, I like it. It's a limited edition. It's big. I know. That's what she said. But I enjoy it. If you think you'll enjoy it, go get yourself one. I picked mine up at Ruckus Vape Shop, Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. I'll put a link to his Facebook down below. Put a link to Rebel Vapor Lounge down below, which is the main vape shop I go to. I'll put a link to my Facebook page for me. I'll even be nice and I'll put a Facebook link or a link down below to the Twisted Vapors group on Facebook that I'm in. A lot of useful information in there. A lot of helpful people too. Nice group. A lot of truck drivers in that group too. So you never know. We just might find you a new vape shop that you can get a truck into. Like this video? Give me a thumbs up. Why don't you subscribe? Got a lot of good stuff coming up. I'm sure you got family members that have decided for New Year's they're going to quit smoking. You got friends that are going to quit smoking? Send them over. Check the channel out. Got some good stuff coming up. Got some interesting giveaways coming up. On that note, me and the Obese Buddha, Fat Boy Buddha, whatever you want to call it, we're going to get out of here. We're going to roll on down the road. Got deliveries to make. Y'all stay safe out there. Keep the shiny side up. Keep the greasy side down. Most of all, stay twisted. We'll see you again soon.